Okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Bexar County Court at Law number 6 in the Bexar County Veterans Treatment Court. I'm Judge Wayne Christian. It is Wednesday, the 23rd of November, 2022, and we are here today for a plea on Mr. Joshua W. Klein, cause 624-749, represented by Mr. George Sharman. Representing the state is Assistant Criminal District Attorney John San Heinrich. The first document I have on our packet is entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video Conference that purports to have both Mr. Klein's and Mr. Sharman's signature on it. In fact, Mr. Klein, is this your signature on this document, sir? Is that yes? You got to turn on your microphone, sir. Is Mr. Klein in the Air Force? Oh, that explains it. You turn on your microphone, sir. There you go. Now we're in line. All right. Thank you, sir.
It's working.
Thank you. Okay. And Mr. Sharman is attorney for Mr. Klein. Is this also your signature on this document?
It is, Judge.
All right. The next document I'm looking at is entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, which is marked, quote, is a plea bargain case and the defendant has no right of appeal. Is this your signature on this document also, Mr. Klein?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Sharman, as attorney for Mr. Klein, is this also your signature on this document?
It is, Judge.
The last document I'm looking at is entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonitions that purports to have your signature on the back, effectively waiving certain constitutional rights you must waive in order to enter a plea before this court. In fact, Mr. Klein, is this your signature on this document also?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. By signing this document, are you telling me that you've had enough time to either read this document or have it read to you in its entirety? If you had any questions about what was on this document, those questions were answered to your satisfaction by your attorney, Mr. Sharman, so that in signing this document, you're telling me that you agree with and understand everything on this document. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Sharman is attorney for Mr. Klein. Have you had enough time to go over this case with him? And in your opinion, is he mentally competent?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Klein, are you a United States citizen, sir?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Sharman, has the state fully complied with discovery for you on this case?
They have.
State, you got any motions on Mr. Klein's case?
We do, Your Honor. State would like to motion to alter and amend the information. We would like to add count 2, obstruction of a highway. The state would also like to strike count 1, driving while intoxicated, 0.15 or higher.
No objection.
Thank you, Mr. Sharman.
And what does this case start out as? A DWI, straight DWI first, or DWI greater than 1.5, or what does it start out as?
I'm looking at DWI 0.15 or higher, Judge.
All right, so I assume you're waiving the enhancement also?
We are waiving the enhancement, Your Honor.
Are we going to get it? We're going to obstruction, so we need to waive the enhancement, yeah, and the actual count. All right.
Yes, Judge.
All right, state's motion to amend the information, adding paragraph 2, alleging obstruction of a highway. No objection from the defense is granted. Then state waiving count 1 and the enhancement of greater than 0.15. No objection from the defense is granted. Therefore, Mr. Klein, in cause 624-749 to the charge of obstruction of a highway. How do you plead, sir?
Guilty?
No,
No
contest. Would that be okay, Mr.
No.
Sharp?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah. Sorry,
no
my bad.
contest.
No contest.
We put that on the papers, Judge.
We got you.
Thank you,
That's
Mr.
my bad.
No, I'm at all.
You're fine, Mr. Klein.
Okay, is there an agreement for Mr. Klein?
There is, Your Honor, a $500 fine plus court costs, a term of 18 months deferred adjudication, a DWI education course, the victim impact panel, the CATSNP program, a Smart Start mobile device or Life Safer for 1/2 the term, 40 hours community service, fully probated in recognition of Mr. Klein's service to his country, and $60 reimbursement to the Texas Department of Public Safety for lab fees.
And Mr. Sharman, is that your understanding of the agreement?
It is.
And did you say 40 hours community service probated?
Yes, Judge, 4-0. That is affirmative.
Okay. Mr. Klein, in cause 624-749, the court accepts your plea of no contest to the charge of obstruction of a highway. Although I have enough evidence to find you guilty, I'm going to hold that in advance and put you on 18 months deferred adjudication probation, assessing a $500 fine plus court cost, DWI education, DWI victim impact panel, Community Alliance for Traffic Safety New Intervention Program or equivalent outpatient drug course for the same amount of time, Smart Start Mobile or Lifesaver Mobile at 4 blows a day for half the term, which is 9 months, and 40 hours community service, probating all that based on your military service, and $60 reimbursement at Texas Department of Public Safety for a lab fee. And then you're stationed where, in California, or where are you at now, Mr. Klein?
Yes, sir. I'm still in California, Travis Air Force Base.
Okay. And you plan on being there for the next 9 months, 18
sir.
months? Okay, perfect. George, you're going to have to find some sort of outpatient drug course that would be the equivalent. You can coordinate with Susan. Maybe their probation department's out there or something. Susan, can we transfer this to California?
That I'm not sure. You
It's an
can,
obstruction. It's not a DWI. That might be a problem.
oh, obstruction, no, sir. And he can do CATSNP online. It's still available
Okay,
online.
perfect. That'd probably be best for everybody. And we're getting line to report by Zoom. Is that correct?
Yes, and I'm not sure.
That's my
how long they're
understanding,
gonna-
Judge.
Okay.
I'm not sure how long they're gonna keep CATSNP online. So you need to jump on that quickly. And you will get all that information when you go through your orientation.
All right. Since
Yes,
he's in California,
ma'am.
how does he go through orientation? They call him at some point in time?
It'll be done via Zoom.
Okay. He's in the Air Force. So who knows what time of the day or night he's going to be working.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Judge, don't knock the Air Force.
Miss Gross's father was a fighter pilot, flew 100 missions over North Vietnam in F-105. So she knows a little bit about the Air Force. What is
Okay,
your job? What is your job, Mr. Klein, in the Air Force?
I repair medical equipment, sir.
Okay. Well, as Staff Sergeant Stan Heinrich and Colonel Christian would like to extend our thanks to the United States Air Force, because every time we go to war, y'all give us a ride. So thanks a lot. Anything further from the state of the defense on Mr. Klein?
Nothing further from the state, Your Honor.
You let
Nothing
Mr.
from the defense, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Sharman. Susan, do you need to brief him any more than what you already briefed him on what he needs to do?
pretty much in the chat, Mr. Klein, there's a telephone number. If you haven't heard from probation by Tuesday afternoon, either via email or phone or text, then give them a call, let them know that you were placed on probation today on Wednesday and that you're going to need an orientation appointment.
Yes, ma'am. And the phone number is where on the chat?
It's in the chat. It's 210
Hold on. 210
335
335
7446.
7446. Thank you.
You're
And
very
John,
welcome.
let me ask one more question before we all leave.
Yeah.
Because
Yes, sir.
Mr. Klein is already a member of the largest probationary organization on the face of the earth, to wit, the United States military, he's not going to get in any more trouble. Is it possible we could reduce this 18 months to 12 months under the circumstances since he's active duty military? Is
Yes, Judge.
that okay with you, Mr. Sharman?
Judge, I heartily agree with
Is that okay with you,
that.
Mr. Klein?
Yeah.
Remember, you're on double
Yes.
secret probation now, so be careful.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, we're out of here. Thank you, guys. Have a good
All right,
Thanksgiving.
Thank y'all.
Thank
Have a
you.
good, have a great Thanksgiving, Judge. Have a great Thanksgiving, Mr. Klein, Mr. Sharman.
Thank you,
Susan,
John. You
Y'all
too.
too.
Thank you, Pat. I'll see y'all.
All right, sweetie, thank you.
We closed the office today at noon, John, so there's no real reason to be doing anything.
Are you kidding? I'm still working on the trial docket for Monday, Judge.
Well, a whole
I
bunch
think-
of those.
I
But-
think it was very.
Excuse
cool
me,
of
we're
you
still
to
on
do that.
YouTube. We're still on YouTube.